Okay. So my name is Isaac Sher. I moved here to Champaign about just a few months back in April of last year. And in 2018, I was diagnosed with glioblastoma multiforme, which is an aggressive form of brain tumor cancer. And I've been very fortunate in that most people with this diagnosis do not last a year. And I've survived for 6 years. Big thanks to my oncologist, Dr. Tanmay Sahai at Krush Cancer Center, among others. And what I'm here today, though, to talk about is the Road to Recovery program with the American Cancer Society. As part of my treatment, a side effect of my treatment, I have blind spots and other medical issues that make it not best for me to be behind the wheel of a car. But I have a lot of doctor appointments, not just with my oncologist, but also with other medical practitioners. Chemo gives you a depressed immune system, so need more medical care because of that. And the Road to Recovery program has been a huge boon for me. Basically, it's helping people like me get to our medical appointments when we can't transport ourselves. And because those costs, like, Uber and Lyft and the like, do add up very quickly if you're trying to take care of yourself in that respect. So the Road to Recovery program has been a huge weight off my mind and my budget. And as you can imagine, cancer medical bills are pretty intense. So anything you can do to help your budget with that is pretty important. And we've got the game, of course, coming up, Coaches versus Cancer. We'll be raising funds and awareness through that. And I appreciate Coach Underwood's help in that regard, being a champion spokesman for the society and helping raise awareness. But I've settled here in Champaign, like I said earlier in last year. Been loving it here ever since. Glad to have the opportunity to meet Coach Underwood. And glad for the help of the American Cancer Society, both with the Road to Recovery program and just, for being here today to talk to you all.
Yeah, it's we're worried about making jump shots and Gordon and Isaac's the hero here today, and Isaac's the reason that I got involved in Coaches versus Cancer. Along with the American Cancer Society, and to bring the recognition that we do with Suits and Sneakers is very easy, and
we thank you for it.
And we're in a time frame where we're going to have 600,000 people plus diagnosed with cancer in 2025. Okay, we're going to lose 2 million lives to cancer in 2025, and finding people and volunteers to help people like Isaac, drive them to the hospital, to help them out, to create opportunities for screening. That's not very hard, in my opinion. And I'm wearing a suit and I'm wearing some fancy sneakers that were made, and I am ecstatic that the little bit we get to do to help means a lot. Coaches versus Cancer has raised millions of dollars. We have an unbelievable network of coaches being involved. It's time to put a stop to cancer, and being able to do that, bring recognition, screening. We've actually, since 1991, cancer, we've saved over 4 million lives with the acknowledgement of the American Cancer Society. Coaches versus Cancer has raised millions upon millions of hundreds of millions of dollars. We're going to continue that fight, but Road to Recovery is important, not just here in Champaign, but it's nationwide. And I'm not going to sit here and try to understand all of the finances behind cancer, but it is
a lot. I'll tell you that.
It's a lot, and being able to provide a ride when people need it is the least we can do. So I'm very proud that Isaac's here today and fighting his battle. It's much more important than our battle tomorrow. And we should never lose perspective of that. And all it takes is hearing a hero's story and his fight, and that should put things in the right perspective. So big thanks to Isaac, and appreciate him, and God bless him and his continued recovery and treatments, and I hope that the road to recovery is something that a lot of people want to get involved with here in Champaign.
And thank you.
Do we have any other questions there? Isaac, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We'll let Isaac step off here before we transition to questions about the game. So
All right.
you can come off, Isaac.
Thanks, Isaac.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.